Hey everyone, welcome back for more of our Jurassic World Evolution walkthrough. So we're on the final island, Isla Sorna, and we've got the last of the science missions to take on. Science mission number 5, the scientific community. And I've got to incubate and release with 100% genome a pentaceratops, kentrosaurus, metriacanthasaurus, triceratops, and apatosaurus. And I've got to ensure that all of them are housed in the same enclosure. So it looks like it's going to be an absolute beast of a mission, which you'd kind of expect with it being the final one for the science team. So let's see what Kajal has got to say.
Life requires diversity and conflict. The story of evolution is the story of struggle, with survival the ultimate prize. Now, that's not what I'm proposing, not quite. But I do believe we need to create a more organic environment for our animals. That means more species living together with all the friction nature provides coming into play. Our goal here is to create one massive enclosure housing a variety of species. We'll start with hatchlings and see how we integrate them together into a cohesive environment.
Small-scale natural selection. That's the plan. Recreate nature by fabricating it. If you don't get it right, then the dinosaurs are going to know that something's wrong. And that's when the claws come out.
Okay, so for me, it's definitely weird. Because, like I've said before, there's no situation that a zoo would ever put in a tiger with a bunch of chimpanzees, for example. Just doesn't make any sense. So why am I going to be doing the same here with a metriacanthasaurus and a gang of triceratops? But hey, that's what we got to do. So the first job is getting up to 100% genome on all of these. So I'm going to head over to the expedition center and send out an army of expeditions until I've got all of these done. So luckily I've already got my massive enclosure built, and it's only got kind of 4 or 5 dinosaurs in there. That's not going to change it too much. I've got some Brachiosaurus, Gallimimus, and what else have I got down here? Wyangosaurus, and some Chasmosaurus. So it's not too crowded, so I should be able to get everything in here because I've got such a huge space. I just need to get loads and loads of expeditions on the go to get the genome up to 100%. So just looking at my Chasmosaurus here in the facility, and they're a little bit touchy in terms of the population size, so I'm going to get rid of them quickly. So just going to trank all of them up and ship them out on sale. Okay, so it's taken a long old time to get all of the genomes up to 100%, and the Apatosaurus is still going. But I've just put in my pentaceratops, and there's a bit of a problem in that they need a lot of social, so there needs to be a fair few of them in there, but they're vaguely intolerant of too many in the same enclosure, even if you've got a massive, huge space like this. So what I'm going to do is get rid of some of the other dinosaurs in here, try to free up a little bit of space. So you can see the pentaceratops here, just way too much in terms of, not the most flattering of angles, in terms of population size. I don't know whether or not maybe putting some feeders all the way over on the other side, maybe that'll kind of tempt it over here. So I might try and see if I can space things out a little bit like that. And yeah, just try to bring down the population size so that I can just get in what I need for this mission. So I'm also going to need to throw in at least one more pentaceratops to keep it happy, because there's just too many. So I need 4 triceratops, 2 apatosaurus, so I need to get rid of everything else. Anything essentially without a science insignia over it is going. Okay, so I've got a load of them all tranked up, so just going to sell them on and free up some space in here. So I've still got way more dinosaurs to come in. And the other thing I can do to try to make it a little bit better for them is make their enclosure even bigger. So I'm just going to build off the side of this and then delete the fence in between to try to give me a better chance of actually completing this mission. And so you can see I've got a pentaceratops on the run, and it has broken out, so I definitely need to get in the other pentaceratops, which is pretty much ready. So I need to fix this fence and get it back in, and then I can release the last pentaceratops. I've got a slightly bigger area, should be able to sort this out. Okay, so my escaping pentaceratops are going back in now.
Collecting asset.
And then I'm going to release the other one, and that should give me a social rating that I need to keep them happy.
Asset
And
to be
hopefully now that
collected.
I've got a much bigger facility, like I expanded it all the way over here, that again should give me hopefully a higher population size, and I've put in more food, and I've taken out some of the dinosaurs. So the only dinosaurs in here are the ones for this mission. It's a huge facility. I've got some more space to build out more, but hopefully now it's big enough to be able to accommodate the touchy pentaceratops. Okay, so it looks like my pentaceratops are now just about happy, but you can see they're right on the cusp of their population size. So that's going to be what I need to manage somehow, and maybe it's just that too many of them are all clustering around here. I've got a broken fence. Need to figure out where that is. Oh, I've got a crazed kentrosaurus. Need to get that badger back in. Okay, so I'm under the cosh of a full-blown hurricane at the moment. Just waiting for all of my ranger team to come back into action. And it's literally just firefighting to keep this mission in play. Hopefully now that it's starting to calm down, I can get things back on track. And literally everything needs repairing. Okay, so I've got all of the pentaceratops and the kentrosaurus pretty much tranquilized now, because they're all just running amok. And while they're having a nap, I'm going to release my 2 Apatosaurus, which I finally got the 100% genome for. So I'm going to send these 2 big boys out, and then I can get the metriacanthasaurus on the go, and also fix any walls, and that will give me pretty much all the ticks in the boxes on the right hand side. And then I can wake up and move the pentaceratops and the kentrosaurus back in an elaborate fence structure of some kind that I'm going to try to put together, and hopefully I can get through this mission relatively easily. Okay, so the Apatosaurus are also getting a bit miffed that their social level is not quite high enough, so need to get another one of those on the go, as well as the metriacanthasaurus. This is one long, exhaustive mission. So that's the Apatosaurus, and now it's just time for the metriacanthasaurus, and that will at least be everybody. Okay, so that's the 3rd Apatosaurus going in and the metriacanthasaurus going in, and I've created these complex kind of mazes here inside. They're not fences, they're just kind of mazes, and I'm going to put all of my tranquilized kentrosaurus and pentaceratops inside them, and hopefully that'll allow me to complete this mission. So you can see one of my pentaceratops is literally going nuts. And I still don't quite have the tick in the bottom right hand corner, so I'm going to try to make this even more complex. Okay, so it still looks like he's going nuts, so just going to trank him. Still haven't quite got everybody in. My transport teams are working, but not quite fast enough. And his major issue appears to be food and water, so either he's going to get some food, maybe he's going to get some food. Have some food, dude. Go on, have a little bite. Yes. Okay, so who knows? I've kind of got enough pentaceratops and kentrosaurus in here to keep everybody happy. I'm thinking everybody should have landed by now. So I should get a tick in the top right hand corner, unless I've missed somebody. They all seem fine. I see, okay, so we've got one that needs severely healing fast. So this is going to be close. / impossible. Need to get our ranger team over there fast to heal it up. Need to get a ranger team over there fast to heal it, otherwise I am stuffed.
Acknowledged.
Okay, so that's 2 being healed. Not sure the ranger team will get there quickly enough. I think I've got more to do. This is literally the mission that never stops. Also got a fight going on between the metriacanthasaurus and the triceratops. They're all housed together. I don't understand what the hell's going on yet. Okay, so managed to make it through the first few points. Got the tick in the right hand corner, so now I just need to wind down the clock. Everything seems to be okay. So we'll see. 4 minutes to go though. So I've got one pentaceratops dead, but it's not one of the mission critical ones, so I'm just going to try and get in another now. Hopefully I'll get in quickly enough so that I don't have some kind of crazed situation. They're all pretty manic. And it looks like my metriacanthasaurus is carked it, but it doesn't look like that's a problem. So it doesn't appear to be a problem if they die. It's just more they need to all be in the same area. So I guess it's just a case of letting the clock go down. Okay, so 5 seconds to go. Got a storm incoming. Will it go down in time? Yes, come on. Just about completed the scientific community. That was touch and go.
I believe we have a fully functioning ecosystem in place. That was my plan, and now we have seen it come to fruition. You work well for me, with me, and I know that isn't easy. I thank you for that.
Nature doesn't abhor order, it abhors predictability. Routine leads to stagnation, which leads to atrophy, which leads to extinction. Until somebody smart enough to know better becomes predictably foolish enough to do it, or in this case, undo it.
Okay, there we go.
Well, I'm at a bit of a loss here. You've done it. Achieved all you can with the science division. I doubt our research will ever be the same. I didn't believe it possible that there was someone as passionate as myself when it comes to our work, to the dinosaurs and their integration into our modern world. But you've proven me wrong.
Oh, there we go. My bark is completely going to the dogs with this massive twister coming in. I've got sabotage going on, but the most important thing is that I made it through the scientific community mission, which was an absolute beast. So hopefully that helps you out, guys. Mostly it's just about the kind of order that you release everybody. Make sure you kind of do it in as much structure as you can and get in additional dinosaurs where they need extra buddies for their social factors. And that's it, guys. Hopefully it helps you out, and if it does, drop us a like below. You can also check out all of our videos for Jurassic World Evolution with the links on the right hand side. Subscribe to the channel with the links on the left, and hit that bell button if you want to get notifications for all of our videos as they come out. Leave any comments below and I'll catch you next time. Cheers guys, goodbye.